He's one of the world's leading immunologists. For 40 years, he's decoded how the immune system works. He's made breakthrough discoveries about T cells, antibodies, and immune memory. Then in March 2020, he caught COVID-19. He recovered, or so he thought. Months later, he still couldn't walk upstairs, couldn't think clearly. His own immune system was attacking him. So he did what any scientist would do. He made himself the experiment. Mark Davis is a giant in immunology, a professor at Stanford for over 30 years. He discovered critical components of the T-cell receptor, the part of your immune system that recognizes threats. His work helped explain how your body knows the difference between you and an invader, how it remembers diseases. Mark is one of the most respected immunologists in the world. If anyone understands immune responses, it's him. By 2020, Davis had published over 300 papers, trained hundreds of scientists. He understood the system better than anyone alive. Then COVID-19 hit. As an immunologist, Davis was fascinated. This was his specialty, watching a novel virus response. He never imagined he'd be studying it from the inside. March 2020. Early in the pandemic, Davis contracted COVID-19. He developed fever, cough, fatigue, the classic symptoms. But as an immunologist, he was actually curious. I started tracking my own symptoms, my fever patterns. I was fascinated by my own immune response. He did what few patients could. He collected his own samples, drew his own blood, monitored his antibody development. He was both patient and researcher. After 2 weeks, his acute symptoms resolved. By all measures, he'd recovered. But something was wrong. Weeks turned into months. Davis remained profoundly fatigued. He couldn't exercise. Walking up a flight of stairs left him gasping. His brain felt foggy. Concentrating became impossible. I'd try to work and couldn't concentrate. I'd read a paragraph 3 times and not retain it. Something was fundamentally wrong. He ran tests on himself. His viral load was 0. COVID was gone. But his immune system wasn't shutting down. Davis realized his immune system was attacking his own body. This was autoimmunity, long COVID. In early 2020, we didn't really understand long COVID. Many didn't believe it was real, but Mark was living it. And as an immunologist, he could study exactly what was happening. So Davis started investigating. The subject was himself. Davis collected his own blood samples weekly. He analyzed his cells, sequenced his antibodies, mapped the autoantibodies. What he found was shocking. His body had developed antibodies against his own proteins, stuck in attack mode. I found autoantibodies targeting tissues throughout my body, blood vessels, nervous system, muscles. My own immune system was the problem. Davis shared his findings. Other researchers saw the same patterns. His self-study was providing crucial data. Mark's willingness to be both scientist and subject accelerated our understanding. No patient-researcher barrier. Using his own data as a starting point, his lab launched major studies. His personal nightmare became a research goldmine. 4 years later, Mark Davis still has long COVID, fatigue, brain fog, exercise intolerance. It never fully goes away. I'm both the researcher studying this and the patient suffering from it. Some days it's frustrating, others it gives me unique insights. His lab has published groundbreaking papers. They've identified immune signatures that predict who gets it, found targets. They're developing treatments based on his profile. He's testing therapies that might help millions, starting with himself. Mark brings a unique perspective. He knows he might be the first person to try a treatment. He's both cautious and motivated. I spent 40 years studying immunity. Now I live with what happens when it doesn't stop. It's the strangest twist of my career. Today, an estimated 65 million people worldwide have long COVID. Many are being treated based on research that started here. If my suffering helps us understand this disease, then at least it serves a purpose. I can't escape it, but I can study it. The man who decoded how the body defends itself is now helping millions trapped in the battle when it attacks itself. Dr. Mark Davis, professor at Stanford, contracted COVID-19 in 2020. His self-study has led to multiple breakthrough papers on long COVID. His lab identified autoantibodies and immune signatures that predict the condition. He continues researching while managing it himself. 6 medical pioneers, 6 times they became their own patients. The most profound insights come from those who've lived both sides of the white coat. The Patient Zero Paradox. Series complete. Thank you for watching. For research updates, visit Stanford Medicine.